What is up, everybody? The dog just went running this way. What is he doing? So today we are we're gonna get cows. I don't know where we're gonna put them yet, but today is the day we're gonna get some cattle. Look at all those eggs. It is day 23. I've done a lot of prepping for this episode. We did a little bit, I think it was 2 days off camera. So we do have 10 pork here, but let's see if we have enough eggs to finish that. There's more babies too. We have 10 babies. And the egg production is picking up big time. So we have, we'll show in a second. We're gonna get this stuff all sorted out, see where we're sitting. I don't know if we're to the point where we need to start butchering another pig. Did I just break an egg? I think we broke an egg. But this is gonna be enough to possibly butcher another pig. So I did notice that you can come in here and select the eggs or pick up the eggs from here and the poop as well. 17, that's not bad. So we'll let that gather for a little bit longer before we do butcher the next pig. We're talking about last episode that we're starting to produce this stuff based on how many eggs we have. So we want that up to around 24 every time we butcher a pig, but we still haven't caught up. We still have 10 left over there, which we will process later on. The other thing I did off camera was this is full now. We have all 5 with bees, and we're gonna let those other 2, or it looks like just this one, get to 100% before we extract it. So lots in store today. Money is sitting at $1,800, almost $1,900. We have 100 liters of oil to sell, and there's 21 pork sausages. So the first thing we're gonna do today is head into town, get some more money, see how this does for us. And I imagine the oil rigs have a decent amount of oil in them still, because I did pick this up earlier into day 23. Looks like we got a traffic jam here too. So after we get this money, we're gonna go back and pick out a location where we think we wanna start our cattle barn. And I'm still debating between building my own and using the one that they have that comes with the game. So we got a little bit of time before I have to make that decision. But, our normal trend is going to be going to check the restaurant to see if it has the multiplier for the sausage. And I don't know if it has to be specific to the one with egg or if it's just like a salami specific multiplier. This game's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. All right, and on the multiplier, we have beef sausage, but not the one we're selling. But we can get everything here. $1,470. Beautiful. Okay, so we're sitting at $4,300. I think that's the highest we've had our bank accounts. $71,000. I just saw an update from a potential achievement. So we've made $71,000 since playing this game. Not bad. All right, I don't think there's anything else we need in town. We got our gas tanks or our jerry cans all filled up and everything's good. We got plenty of fuel in this, so let's go back and clean up after the animals, see how the babies are doing, make sure food's all good, and then probably clear some land for that barn. Oh, there was an update to the house, or I'm calling it a house. It's not a house technically, but we did have a nice comment, and forgive me, I don't know exactly who made it. I could go look for it, but unfortunately, I'm lazy. Mentioned to add these 2 beams on the outside, and it does make it look pretty sweet. I wish it didn't overhang the foundation like that, but it looks pretty good. The only complaint I still have is when we come in here, we can see the brown on this side. I accidentally made the door red. And the roof. I'm still not a fan of that situation there, but it is what it is. So let's see how the bees are doing. It's getting late tonight. It's at 63%. I think, yeah, we'll do that in the morning. But what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna pick up some poop and make some more sausage, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, nice surprise that I just found is 6 entire dried already salami. So that was pretty sweet. So I think that might have been enough time to get that last set of bees ready to, let's see, 83%. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. 11 o'clock, the pigs are sleeping, the chickens are away in the coop. The puppy, we haven't got any names yet. I am recorded ahead. I'm hoping to get some good suggestions. We got him a nice bowl here. He's eating a little bit. He's drank a little bit. He's doing good. He's doing good. All right, day 24. And I think, yeah, we need the lawnmower, but you know, the layout, we didn't, you know, this is my first full playthrough, like, to be completely honest, of this game. I, you know, dabbled in it a little bit before this series. So this is the first time I've had a, you know, full-blown chance to play the game. So, you know, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the layout we've gone with so far, and I'm learning all the aspects of it and the things to think about while we're putting together, you know, our ranch here. And, you know, one of the things is the proximity around the granary and the windmill. It's kind of getting me thinking that I need multiples of those long term, how I want to expand into this cattle operation, which from what I understand is it's going to really tick up the income once we get to it. We'll be able to make cheese from them. We'll be able to make sausage from them as well. And that sausage or salami should be worth a little bit more than the pork, if I understand it correctly. So we're still learning together here, as well as becoming, you know, experts in trying to do this the most efficient way and have the most successful ranch here as possible. But I think we've had a pretty solid start with the oil rigs and the pork production that we have so far. Income's coming in good. You know, we're close to $5,000 right now, and really getting to the point where saving up for the tractor and the harvester and the implements, it's not that far off. Boy, and just mowing out here, I found 2 more lost pieces of pork, which is good. We can use it later, but kind of thinking that we messed up by placing this here, because it's kind of going to ruin my plans. And let's start building out that plan, and we need to rotate that. And I think we could do something. You know, there's no railing. It doesn't seem to be any railing like this. We can't decrease this. Oh, could we? Upward, downward. No, it doesn't do anything. Rotate. Doesn't do anything either on this one. Okay. So, but what I did see was a half wall, which could somewhat, you know, be utilized as a railing system. And just have a little opening right here. Or you could go with something like this. Let's see if we like this better. The second idea here, which kind of matches the front of the building, but a smaller little deck type thing here. And yeah, we probably want one in the middle as well. And then we'll go to the flat, what are they called? I need to learn the words of these so that I can explain it better. But the wood flooring, we can put 2 of those like that, and then potentially add a little bit of a roof here as well, like that. Let's back up and see how terrible that looks. Yeah, since the height matches, I'm not sold on that. I kind of like almost like the pergola style that this gives. And then eventually this is going to get broken down and be a door, and I think we're going to put the glass windows in the back here and have a door that opens up. So we'll have the cattle back here. We've got the pigs up front. And I think that's my plan. I do want to get this done first. So next thing we're going to do is a little bit of a grind for some planks, but I did want to check these bees first. Yeah, they're good. So let's do this. We haven't done this yet. We'll grab all of these. I do have the smoker just on all the time right now over here. It didn't take very long to find the other 4, which I thought was good. And oops, nope, open. Did not mean for that to run without this one, but we can do that next. And this is filling up, 28, 2.8, you can see there. And it's just a little barrel. I think it was $150 at the store. And we'll find out how good honey pays. And if this is another possible revenue stream, we might go out and find some more. Turn off, open. Yeah, they should have 2% so that they have something to build off of when you put them back in. You don't want them to be completely dry of their honey, but we can still grab the 100, put it in here, close that, turn it on, and that should get us to about 7, I believe. Yeah, 7. We'll shut it off. Make sure we get those bees back in here. And we're gonna take this with us to the store. We'll take the truck because we probably need to pick up the oil too, well, as that's built in there. Let's take a look on the map and see if that shows us 3.43, and that I think starts over every time you load in the game. It's not completely accurate, is what I was trying to say there. So let's see what we're doing percentage-wise here. They're at 77 already, not bad. Those are done. The last ones we put on are at 62. I think what we'll do is do an oil run, and then we'll come back and... Well, yeah, I think I do want to baby step this, but I want to make some money, get that balance as high as we can get it today. Pup is on duty. Let's have him go with us, though. Let's see what he does in the truck. He's eating, though. Nice. The water should go up. Not completely hungry, but you want to come with us? Hey, get over here. You want to go to the store with us? Let's go. Yeah, that's so cool. Haven't seen it in this vehicle yet. That was the first time, but Pup's gonna head in with us. We'll see how much that how much the honey brings in financially, and then we're gonna do probably cut down all of those trees. Days are flying by now. We don't have any ammo. I'm gonna try and avoid this bear. We'll see how it goes. Almost died earlier from one. Just gonna grab this real quick. Get back in the truck. The dog should protect us. Put that there. And let's get out of here. Starting to wander this way. We gotta pick up some ammo. Yeah, I ran into a bear, almost killed it. And then we'll put a screenshot up on here for you guys. He went on a ride with us. It was quite entertaining. I'm sad I wasn't recording. It happens sometimes. I was, prepping for the episode. Something awesome happened. That's how it always works. And we have 34 here, so we'll fill up this barrel and put a little bit in the, then we'll put a little bit in the secondary one here. I did add some fuel to both the oil rigs while I was doing my prep for this episode as well. So they're all set, they're all good. And I think we're gonna get our balance above 5,000 for the first time ever in this playthrough without the gold bar. Yeah, I did get a comment recently about, just go collect the gold bar over and over again. It's one way to play. I'm actually really enjoying the way we're progressing financially in this playthrough without that, so we'll be avoiding it. I don't know if you can get a honey multiplier. I imagine the restaurant would need honey at some point. This is never not going to be funny to me when we drive by here. Our stuck vehicle. All right, let's see what the hardware store says about honey. We should have close to $1,000 worth of goods here. And 70 honey, it says. $4 each, so that was $280. That's not bad. And no, we're not at 5,000. We are 5,346 for the first time in this playthrough. Feels like a milestone to me. Might as well pet the puppy too. Good boy. All right, let's get back home. We got a lot of work to do. Just out of curiosity, these are already at 31%, so that moves pretty quick. That's pretty quick. So we're gonna get busy here. I think I am gonna chop down all of these trees, turn them into planks. So hopefully we'll be ready to go with enough planks to build our expansion and get these cattle. I think this is a decent start. I don't know if that's going to be enough for everything we want to build, but that's a lot of planks. That's it's the day's almost over, but I want to get this porch at least done. And we'll have to move things around inside, but that'll be a problem for later. So let's go ahead and get our demolish tool out, and we're gonna have to repaint some stuff, but it'll be all right. And hopefully all the roof, it looks like everything stayed. That's not bad. All right, so let's go in here now. We want to go to greenhouse windows, those out, get closer. There we go. And then here we want, do we want the, nah, I don't want the regular one. I don't want the greenhouse door. I'll take this one. We'll face it out though, please. Why is that not rotating? Do I need to, oh, is it this stuff that's in the way? Let's find out. Let's move that there. We'll move that there. And then this, I guess. Unfortunately, some things you can't pick up and move. And let's see now if we can get this door the way we want. It's just not, there it is, perfect. And then we also want a door. All right, so now we just need a ton of planks and a little bit of glass. I'll grab the glass is right there. So we'll drop that in these two. We still have some left over. And then all these planks that dropped would be worth picking up. Although you can't. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll rebuild it. So now let's grab these and start getting this all finished up. And we can do the rest of it at night. Or tomorrow. Not bad. And I do kind of want to see if we just kind of close this in, how this is going to look. I kind of love it. Kind of love it. So we're up here. We have a door for when we want to come out and mess with the pigs or the cows. I keep messing that up. And then we'll need a table. Yeah. So we want, yeah, let's finish this stuff in here too tonight. The plans are loosey goosey, as you can figure out. We got a nice home is where the herd is. And then a little shelf there. We're going to put a shelf over here. And then I think we're going to have our working station right by that sign. So I want to put a table here and a table right there. And those are 9 planks each. So yeah, we're gonna need more planks. That's okay though. So we'll grind the meat here, sausage stuff there. All the drying stations are still back behind us. And yeah, this should work fine. We'll put all our resources in the middle. When they're full, it'll be nice to operate that way. All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to see how many eggs I can collect right now and see if it's possible to make some more salami tonight. And then tomorrow we'll start working on that fence for, ooh, that's so bright. Start working on that fence to get the cattle a nice enclosure. That we're just gonna start with a regular fence. We might do the barn later on, but for now we'll just start with an enclosure for them in a fenced in area. I do get an opportunity to try this new one. So we have 19 pork and 9 eggs. So let's get started here. Let's see how good this process is. We might want to turn that around, but we'll see here. We'll add it, pick it up, put it in, put this back, do my nice little process here. Yeah, this works good. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, we've been grinding. We're gonna go check in at the diner here. We have a lot of goods to sell, and we'll take a look at everything in the console here. Come on, no luck. No luck. Okay. So looking in the console here, we're gonna get so much money. So much freaking money. $3,780. I didn't even know there was a sell all button. We're sitting at $9,000. Wow. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, I wanted all that money because I don't really know how much money we're gonna need right now, but there's been something I've been wanting to check out in this game. We're gonna head home because it's close to home. Let's get over there. I noticed this sign when I first started playing, and I haven't done anything about it. Oh, we're stuck. But there's a map right here, which is kind of nice. You can actually save the game right there. But then over here, it's $50. A bus service is available to go to Williams Livestock Auction. For horses. Oh yeah, we're gonna see what all they have. Is this just for horses? Okay, so this is how we get horses. All right, we're not gonna do this yet. I wanted to see what it was. Let's go ahead and head out of there. Pretty cool. All right, now I thought we could get any type of livestock. Now we know. Let's head back to where we can buy cows because it's time to get some cattle. We'll have to, they're expensive, so we'll have to save up some money, but we will be getting horses before this playthrough's over. All right, let's see what we want to buy today. I do want to get about 3 more coolers, but we're going to go with 1 bull and 3 cows, beef cows here. So I guess they're all one and the same. And then there's something for milking that we're going to need. That might be at the hardware store because I don't see it here. There is a milk can, but I thought there's something else that we needed. Let's grab that. Milking machine. We're going to grab some bullets and we'll worry about mold later on, but we'll get that for the cheese long term. But that's a big day of spending here. $4,600. Let's start stacking in these goods first, and I'll use my little step stool that I have here. And we're trying to leave as much room as possible for the cows. There they are. They're already trying to escape. Oh, are we not going to be able to? Too large. Okay. I think we'll be coming back for all of our stuff. I didn't realize how big these cows were going to be. All right, there's one. Let's see if we can get them all in here. 2, 3. That's pretty cool. Then what do we got over here? Oh, too far. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. I'm gonna take you to your new home, and then I guess we could try to fit as much of this as possible in here. We're getting close. Can't stack these. I sneak one right there. Can. Now it's just this. That's not bad. I think we're gonna get everything home. Just find a little spot for that. Now there should be some more bullets on the ground. So let's clear it out and see if I can find them. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. So we got all the bullets we need now and everything that we purchased. Let's go take these cattle to their new home. All right, here's the new little area. Again, like every single time, I forget about feed. Oh, Chris. So in here, I believe, is where it is. No, it's in the fences one. We're gonna want, yeah, the big boys here. We'll go right there for one of them, and then the big water bowl will go right there. And we need, oh man, 32 wood planks for that. I might run to the store and just buy those real quick. You come in here, set you free, and then you stay there. All right, I'll get all these put away and then we'll rejoin you. Where did you go? I think we just lost one. Yeah, they're disappearing. Oh boy. That's a lot of money. That's unfortunate. We'll have to run around and see if we could find them. I don't know where they would have teleported to. But they don't want to be in their home. Oh, come on. You have to do like an airlock here. Where's the dog at to find the cattle that are missing? Okay, got the 2 in there. Maybe just move the truck. I don't know where they disappeared to. But we definitely got 2 cows missing. That's a nice bug. And that one's phased through the gate too. Yeah, they're gone. All right, we are gonna run to the store and get 32 planks because we've got the money and I don't feel like chopping down trees right now. Or maybe we'll run into our cows somewhere magically. That sucks. Maybe they'll show back up when we relog into the game. I don't know. We're not selling that stuff. We're gonna go into buy here. $128. We've got it. We might start doing that and stop grinding the planks moving forward. Still nowhere to be seen. All right, so let's get our little step stool out here. Jump in here and I'll just place these on the ground. Now we should be able to get them some food, to get these done, and they should automatically have their food and water. And gosh, I think I will. They're going straight. That one was hungry. Going straight to it. I love it. All right, they are all set. I think I do want to try and relog in and see if they come back. I got some eggs in there to pick up. Yeah, lots. It's getting busy around here. And look at all of these big pigs. Oh, geez. All right. Let's give this a shot. Maybe they're invisible and we'll find them here in a second. Hey, pup. Well, you're kind of in the way. Oh, come on. Come on, I gotta get you. You gotta move. You gotta move. There we go. All right, go find our missing cows. Yes, go get them. Maybe I should just follow you. Nope, nothing. Okay. Yeah, just 2 of them. So they like phase through the ground or something. So I think next time we pick up any cattle, we'll have the truck empty because I think that might have been the issue. Yep, we got 2 of them though. And let's see if we can figure out what we got here. Female and, well, you're sitting down. And female. Okay, so what we need to do is get a bull and another female if we want to get the same setup that we had. And I think that would make sense to start with. At least maybe just a bull. But that was some good progress. I'm going to do between episodes, I'm going to get all of this stuff that we already have established painted. So we got to repaint these here. Paint all of that. This is kind of cozy. Is there like chairs and stuff we can put here? Just hang out, check out the cows, have some coffee in the morning. But yeah, that's the plan. Before next episode, I'm gonna get everything painted, all the fences, everything going on. And man, this has been exciting. We're not even 2 weeks into this channel. We're over 300 subscribers already. You guys are amazing. I'm pretty much speechless with the numbers coming in. It is awesome. I'm excited to see what happens with this channel. As we get into other games, we get into just feeling like we're past the beginning of the channel and progressing more as a community. There's a link in the Discord in the description. We do have a good amount of members in there, not super active from the Farming Simulator community. And anyone who doesn't know, I do have a larger, we're at about, I think it's 64,000 subscribers, or right below that on the Farming Sim SWU channel, where we have fun playing Farming Simulator. 3 to 4 videos a week right now on that channel. But I'm SocksWayUp. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next episode.